There was presidential inauguration in Malawi. President Emerson Mnangagwa attended. We talked about that. He left this morning and returned in the afternoon. Just 5 hours in Malawi, he was back to Zimbabwe. He is not giving these people any chance to plan and do anything else. We will talk about a meeting which was supposed to happen at the Pre-Cape, but rescheduled to another location in Harare. But this time around, let us take a look into the reasons why he had to travel with Wicknell Chivayo. On the screen is Wicknell Chivayo's picture with the president-elect Peter Mutharika. And when we are looking at the reasons why Mnangagwa had to travel with Chivayo, those who believe in VP Chiwenga, they say it was because fear of being arrested by Chiwenga faction. Yes, factional tensions are real within ZANU-PF. And the reports and whispers inside ZANU-PF, they are pointing to serious rivalry or collision between Mnangagwa and Chiwenga camps. And Chivayo is at the center of the storm, being accused to be very, very close to Mnangagwa's family. And also, he is the runner boy. He is the one who is distributing whatever which Mnangagwa and Tagwirei gather for the Mafidi dynasty to be accomplished. So there are issues of corruption which have been raised by VP Chiwenga in the Politburo, and those corruption charges can be used as a weapon by the faction of VP Chiwenga. So usually we know that when this time comes, corruption allegations are often used as tools to neutralize opponents. And when you are looking at Chivayo, there is overwhelming evidence against him, which also lands people like Knight Chimombe, Moses Mpofu in prison, which means Chivayo was supposed to be with them. So if any chance is given, the men can simply join them. So when he's traveling with Mnangagwa, this man gets immunity. Yes, he is sticking close to Mnangagwa, and this is the way he shields himself from possible arrest or persecution. So, you know, it then becomes a political fatality to target him when he is moving around with the sitting president. So it's either he goes with another plane, but the issue is they must be together, they must appear together. So what it tells us is that the survival of Chivayo is tied to Mnangagwa, and his presence at the inauguration in Malawi, it's less about, you know, it's not about him going there for any other business, but it's a matter of sending a message to say, I'm under his protection. So this is a very clear message being sent. I'm under the protection of number one. There is nothing you can do. So on the other hand, other people believe that this shows that the camp of Emerson Mnangagwa is scared, fragile, and also running around to make sure that they protect each other. So this is something which is very important. But I have listened to ZANU-PF people. They've defended his attendance, his presence in Malawi, and they say that his presence in Malawi is a signal of loyalty. This is what they believe in. This is what they were saying. And they say that if Chivayo travels with Mnangagwa, they travel together to China. They've traveled also together to Eswatini. Now they've traveled together to Malawi. It's a sign of loyalty. And it's a political message that he will stand with ED no matter the circumstances, no matter what the other camp says. That is the argument. So we can also look at it as saying that Chivayo is now under state protection. So he is appearing to be part and parcel of the presidential delegation. Wherever the delegation goes, he is there. So it also shows that he's well backed. His activities are well backed by the president himself, and no sudden moves can be made against him because they believe that he's being persecuted. That is according to ZANU-PF people. So other people are arguing that it's a matter of business networks. This is a new president who is coming in, or and there is need for them to be talking. There is need for them to talk about business. So they need to create business networks. He has been in Tanzania, he has been in Mozambique, he has been in everywhere within the SADC region, and kunana East Africa, kunana Kenya. So they're saying that he's establishing my business networks on behalf of the president or whatsoever. And Dr. Then the issue of image rehabilitation, the image of Whitney Chivayo has been dented for a very long time. So his presence under diplomatic functionaries, it means that they are trying by all means possible to cleanse his image and project him as a legitimate businessman, not just a political fixer. So it becomes more interesting, guys. This is the reason why Chivayo is running around. Because kuna mdara anenge achimhanya kakomana kari kumashure kakabata suitcase, mdara akaenda kupi, takamuona achibuda mupresidential ndege pawakaenda kuzvishavane. It's not new. It has been happening. Wherever the president goes, Chivayo is there. Wherever the president is, Chivayo is there. In the audios, Chivayo akanyatsotaura zvikanzi vanonditi my son. You listen to those audios without emotions. You understand the meaning of the word my son. So when they are moving around, this is his son, the deal breaker, the man who makes deals happen on behalf of number one, the man who negotiates other things on behalf of number one, the most trusted lieutenant of number one. Instead of sending a delegation yama-VP nemamwe ma-party members, ma-ministers, ichi kunobva kwatumwa minister of Zvigananda, ndiye anenge ari at the center of everything, achinegotiata on behalf of Mudara, and because he's trusted, madhiri anobuda ikokoko kunobuda madhiri manyama, madhiri masimbi, madhiri akasimba kuti simba rarei. So this is a very, very complex matter when we are dealing with this whole issue. And in short, what we can say is, according to ZANU-PF, they are saying that Chivayo's attendance is a demonstration of loyalty, whilst others believe that he is securing protection and is insulating himself from factional threats, because kana akasara kumba, unlike KT, who is believed to be guarded in a presidential guard, according to the rumors. Unlike KT, the man is vulnerable, can be locked up at any point in time. And remember kuti ane nyaya dzake dzine ma-audios mukati, saka angovharirwa chete zvinogona kuzonetsa. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe, your views and the thoughts. Let us take a look on this matter and let us have a discussion.